So that's what happened? Yes, it did. That's just rotten. Who in their right mind would want to do that to any toy? I think I know who it is. It's an old Cobra Commander toy that was shipped out to the Far East. Due west or north. I never really know about the compass stuff. Really? What's wrong with him? The guy has gone down the road that no toy ever should do related to a cartoon. He broke his script. He was supposed to be a bumbling character, which all of them didn't mind being at first, but the very first one was so crazy I had to ship him off in a box. Really? All across the world? Yes, all across the world I threw that box around in. Every single spot of the world he stopped at, and he learned many stuff that involves pottery. And he now knows that the pottery market is very big in the Koreans and the China. That's just crazy. Huh. Well, you could probably say fine Chinese pottery is very popular. Yes, but what people don't know is that some of those folks that live in that part of the country are people who will do anything for money. And I mean anything. They'll fake pottery. Fake pottery? That's just wrong. Yeah, what if somebody bought it by mistake thinking it's a rare antique? It'll cost millions to the general public. We need to find that maggot before he strikes again. The last time, me and Signorno, it's pronounced Signorno, whatever, were almost killed by that maniac. And I think it's time to pay the price for what he did to me. What did he do to you? What did he do to you, my friend? Sorry, I got a bit of a pronunciation problem. Well, the problem is that he killed my own partner in crime. Johnny Sniper, a 1950 action figure, probably based off Action Man 50 years ago. That guy could shoot an apple from a doll's head 1,500 miles, due west, on a summer afternoon. But ever since that day, he killed him, fell into the machine that usually made the G.I. Joes. I think it was mostly the Cobra toy machine that he threw him in. Lost all his parts. His head was the only thing that survived. Ever since that day, I swore I would never, ever, ever train another G.I. Joe. And once when I left, G.I. Joe went downhill. Spaceships were all the rage. Action figures began to evolve thanks to G.I. Joe. And the revolution of action figures was thanks to the Americans, the true G.I. Joe heroes. But alas, it was a blessing and a curse for action figures. Ask old sausage pants up there. I'm sunbathing like dudes. Whatever, small fry. Let's move out, men. I got a date with destiny. Let's get Max Tow Truck. It's been a while since you was in an episode. I beg my pardon, you three. What did you just say? Max Tow Truck. You never heard of him? Man, you've been living in the gutter in the US. You British. I know what goes on through your heads. You chums said that this thing only had one seat. I thought you were kidding. Well, sorry, pal, this is the only way we can get around since you're sitting at the only spot. Besides, it's a great view up here. Alright, Max Tow Truck, away! Alright, Mac, let's ride it out, boy! Yeehaw! Man, he is an American. Told you. Yep, Peruni. He is definitely like you. Except he hasn't got a gun inside of him. Don't need a gun. I'm 10 times stronger. Let's move it out, boy. Yeehaw! We're on our way. Yeehaw! Woohoo! There he is, man. Cobra Commander. Oh, yes, old teacher. I remember the days when I used to torment you when the teacher's pets weren't looking. You never told me you had a teacher. Where do you think I learned the lessons? From the cartoon? I ain't based off the cartoon, numpty. Whatever. You won't bet. You must pay the price, my friends. You will die tonight. Mr. Robot, would you care to dispose of our friends? And alive! What is that thing? It is my new pet and minion. Meet Pop 3000! What I like to call him. The Annihilator! What about me, sir? Oh, Professor Slime, you're fired. What? Robot, destroy him.
Stop right there, man. I'm gonna shoot. Now.
But dispose of the gunslinger.
Oh!
What happened?
Stupid thing got my shoulder. I can't pull my gun and fire. This is the only way we're gonna survive. I'm afraid to say this, boys, but we're doomed.
And me without remembering how to breathe fire. Just breathe out of your mouth. It's very hard to do it. You have to do lots of breathing and lots of mouth techniques. And will you just shut up? Let's just find a way to hide. You will never hide from evil. Stop right there.
Oh, ouch.
What? No! Not my robot! Who shot? Oh no. No! I thought you were all gone! I am, how you say, a collector's item. You are under arrest. RoboCop! Why does it have to be RoboCop? Come with me. You are now having 10 years in the fridge. Are you alright? Yeah, my shoulder will be fine in a few minutes. Well, this has been a very odd count up to Rubberween, isn't it, Signorno? Yeah. I just can't imagine what's going to happen on Rubberween. Much weirder, much crazier, much scarier. I guess the YouTube will never know.